want to chat about Hackathon. And the reason that I want to do it because we're working with our marketing guy in order to rewrite our service offering. And it appears that there's so many misconceptions about Hackathon and how Hackathon can help you as an organization to increase creativity and to get many other advantages. So first of all, Hackathon is, if you don't know, it's a time limit effort that gather people in order to try, or let's put it that way, it's an attempt to resolve issue or issues in dedicated time by many people that not necessarily working together on a daily basis. So usually you will see like a city will do an hackathon and there will be developers, usually IT folks from different parts or companies or communities in the city trying to work together to find a solution for a set of problems that the city put in place, a very common one. But you can actually leverage Hackathon into internal events that you're doing within an organization. And there are two flavors to those events. It could be an hackathon that is just being done by internal people in the organization, and it could be an hackathon that is being done by internal people and by external like vendors or customers or any other third party that the organization decided to invite into the hackathon. So those are the two very common way to use an hackathon. There is a third one. I'll discuss it in the end. It's not so related to the hackathon that I'm trying to discuss right now. So whether it's totally internal or totally external, the first thing, it doesn't necessarily need to be IT related. You can do hackathon with purely business problem and involve different people from your organization or from the organization and inside and outside the organization in order to come with ideas how to resolve business problem. It's nicer and better to add the technology portion of it because then you have worst case scenario POCs or concept that demonstrate how the solution is going to look like, and if you have more luck, a working POC or sometimes even something that's very close to push to production that define how the solution is going to look like. One way or another, the main advantage is that it put people that are not working on a daily basis together and incentivize them in a very short time to come with a solution with a little bit salting of competition that will show the organization how problems can be solved using their creativity. So what it's doing, it's kind of a boot camp in a very small scale. It's putting people together, there's a pressure, there is a very clear goal, everyone wants to collaborate, and new connection and relationships starting to created in this process. Also new appreciation for what other people and other expertise can bring to the table started to evolve as well. And I think that just the fact that you are creating those links that weren't exist, and just the fact that there is a new appreciation and understanding to what different expertise within the organization can bring to the table, it's creating a long-term benefits that are priceless. It's also increased creativity tremendously because people start to see and realize how much you can actually achieve in a very short time if you take all the fluff of the administration out of the picture. So totally encourage you and everyone, totally encourage you to do hackathons internally. It's a daunting task. I posted about it yesterday, but if you take the effort to do that, it actually going to, you see the fruits. It's really, you see the fruits pretty fast. Totally encourage you to do it once a year or twice a year, depends on your organization. And as always, you have to tailor it to your organization culture and what are actually the problems that you are going to resolve. So those are the two main common usage. The third one is a little bit creativity, and it's actually working extremely well. There's one caveat that I'll explain. So if you want to hire people, especially technology, you might want to bring a set of candidates, spread it into several groups, and do an hackathon, but a time limited one, 2 hours, 4 hours, like 4 hours. Like instead of calling people to meet with four set of people for 4 hours, do a 4 hour hackathon with people that you put into groups, and make sure that in each and every group there will be an internal resource that can see the dynamics of the group and evaluate it. Now, based on the results of the hackathon, you can pretty easily, or much better than a formal interview, jump into conclusion who are the people that probably are going to be the best fit to your organization. So I think it's a good idea, and I saw it's working pretty well. The only caveat that you need to put someone, or you need to bring set of people into the organization for 4 hours. Not so easy task as well. But up to you. There's another opportunity to use Hackathon. So that's all. Just want to share what is an hackathon, why you can leverage it inside your business. Doesn't need necessarily to be business related. Technology will help to doesn't necessarily need to be IT related. It might be business related. Technology might help to show a POC, and there are at least 3 different ways how to use hackathon for your organization benefit. That's all. Thanks and bye.